I recommend this.
Hello. Well, this video should be pretty quick. Because in this one, I'm really going to do something that I don't normally do on this channel. And that's put forward somebody else's material. And it's an NDE story. It's probably the best one I think I've heard in quite a while. And I've made a couple videos about don't trust all the NDE stories you read. Because I don't. And I'll tell you why I trust this one and why I don't trust other ones. I don't trust ones where it's just generally, I'm less apt to trust any story that can't be substantiated when it's just an AI voice and AI images. I also think people can lie. They can make these stories up for whatever reason. I don't know why they would. I guess just if they've got a monetized channel, that would be a reason. And I also believe that the devil can deceive people with their NDE experiences for obvious reasons. Namely, so that they go forward and tell people about their miraculous near-death experience where everything was grand in heaven and there's no judgment. You don't need to worry about it. This is all just an entertainment park or assimilation, or what is it? There's a lot of things I've heard. I don't know. But if Jesus Christ is not in it, I don't trust it. I'm not going to listen to it. That's my 2 cents on it. But this one I trust. It's a very long one. I didn't actually watch the guy through it. I kind of listened to it. I went on a road trip today and I listened to the whole thing. It's an hour long and it's really, honestly, worth listening to the entire thing. It's that good. And the guy's kind of funny too, but he's had a really tragic life. And he gets on there after, there's an introduction for about the first 2 minutes. I think a guy that puts it together, you see him right off the bat, a younger guy, he's Italian, and I think he's a Catholic, a Christian. But the guy that's telling the story, he's my age. And man, he looks rough. He's had a rough life. Really rough life. But his experience with God and his transformation of his life, meeting Christ, when he was giving up on himself and was in prison, and everything that came after that, I'm telling you, this guy's story is really, really remarkable. And I believe him. The guy gets really, he gets choked up and he gets weepy in a lot of it. And I've done that too on some of my videos. You hit things that are very personal. And you can't hold it in. Who could? And very few people would act that out. There are some people that can cry crocodile tears like crazy. I've seen them, but you know they're a liar. You can tell. And what their motives are, usually they're trying to get something when somebody's faking their crocodile tears, so to speak, fake tears. This guy's not faking it. This guy is for real. And it's really, really good. Some of the things he says, he meets Christ. He has quite a bit of things that Jesus told him to come back here and share with people. I believe him. And like me, like I said, when I saw my mother in heaven, she looked to be about 30. Well, she was 85 when she died, and bless her soul, very decrepit. She went downhill fast, as it happens. And but she looked like a perfect 30. And this guy said everybody looked to be 30, except for babies. He met babies, and that's a cool story. And when I met my friend Brian in heaven, and he was 18 when he died, he looked to be about 30. That's like the number, the age. That's just perfect health, young adults. And but he has a lot to say, and whether you believe him or not, that's your business. But I believed him, and I listened to the whole 1 hour thing. I didn't watch it because I don't like to sit in front of a screen for that long, though I've put out 1 hour long videos. I try not to, but it is what it is. But this is really good. Now, like I said, the guy gets, when he gets, most of this 1 hour is actually his recollections with Jesus Christ, and he meets his parents and some other people. I won't give it all away. Most of his 1 hour is about his spiritual dealings before and after this event, and it's really good. It's good enough that I want to share it with you all. Some of you have probably already seen it. I imagine some of us watch the same stuff. So without further ado, I shall put a link to the video in the description box below. Click on the link, check this guy's video out. I'll put the title down there if you have to do a title search of it too. Highly recommend this. Amazing story, and the guy has a good sense of humor. I like the way he busts on himself. He calls himself dumb. He says he's so dumb, kindergartners. He told Jesus that he's so dumb that kindergartners could do more than him. And kind of down on himself. And what Jesus tells him about him being, quote, dumb, and his weaknesses and strengths is really quite revealing. I do not believe that this man made any of this up. Tell me what you think if you watch it. And if you don't believe it, tell me why, because we all have to be on our guard, but there's nothing against church doctrine in this. Nothing. And Jesus Christ is front and center in this. So, alright, check the link out. Let me know what you think. I'm going to grill some birds and maybe have a cold one. I don't know. Probably will. I don't have to work tomorrow. Alright, take care. God bless.